Yo, 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 what's happening? Nico here. There is a place in all of our lives where we have responsibilities, and we have things that we want. The responsibility level of each individual is different. Some individuals have kids they're responsible for. Some individuals have made a commitment to another person and said, hey, we're going to do this together for the remaining journey. Some people have commitments to work. Some people have made commitments to school education. These now turned into responsibilities that you have to manage during a place and time that may be more difficult. You have this roaring storm coming and you can feel it because you can't seem to stop doing or thinking or behaving a certain way. And yet you have so much good, so much opportunity, so many things going for you on this side. The deciding factor is going to be the worth that you give yourself. Really. If you value yourself and you have a high worth of yourself, you're going to be open, honest, and transparent with all the good that's going on in your life and let them know about the bad because you're going to find support there. It's daunting and it's fearful. I get it. I don't like getting on here and telling you guys certain things. One of the biggest things I don't like sharing is that I am a smoker. I'm sorry, I'm not a smoker. I'm a person who's moving away from smoking, right? Like, I still have to change my own thoughts about it. And I have so much good going on this side, right? I got a lot of good things. In my head, if I let this one thing out, it's all gone. I was having this discussion with one of my mentors, coaches, and he kind of just smirked at me and said, Nico, you're living a story of never giving up. And while that might be true, that might be nice to hear, still don't stop that I got to live it, right? I appreciate that he shared that with me because it is a perspective that I haven't ever seen or that anybody has ever presented to me. It's either you do it or you don't. It's very black and white. The concept of never giving up is different. Because I come from a place that you just get it done. It doesn't matter what it takes. It doesn't matter if it can be harmful to yourself or it maybe rear its head back up later down the road. Did you get it done now? We need to assess for ourselves if we need some grace that day or if we need some get her done. The grace is the part that I think people take advantage of. I know I do. Oh, I'll put it off till tomorrow. Oh, I have today to do it, but I don't feel like it. You've done a lot today, Nico. You can avoid doing that. Or, you have a lot going on. It's okay if you can't. Those are some of the commonly overused terms that I'll tell myself. When I hear myself saying that to myself a lot, I know I need to check myself and I need to get into the get it done mode. The get it done mode is where I shut off all my feelings, my emotions, and I just get to work. It's the piece of me that a lot of people get to see. Because for me, sitting down and working through that emotion side of grace and let yourself have some leeway and don't go so hard all the time. Like, I don't like that. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I feel less uncomfortable doing it now because I know when it's actually time. And then I know when it's the little Nico inside my head just trying to throw me off track. One of the ways that I've identified it is if my body reacts. There's certain body reactions that my body has when I know I need to give myself some breaks. Take a break and chill. Rest, take a nap, something like that. What is it that you are never going to give up on? What is it that you're afraid of sharing with other people that you feel like you should be over already? Because that's how I feel about it. Well, bro, you've been smoking since you were 14 years old. You're acting like a kid still. And I want to get over it, I do, but at the same time, I don't know how. So I have to dive deep into myself, create a new standard of living, and that comes from what I share with you guys. Would I admire a grown man who smokes? The answer is no. So I define what sober is as a person who doesn't inhale anything but air. And by defining that standard, setting it on a daily basis, the only thing you inhale is air, and then setting specific, measurable, and achievable actions towards it has been helpful. It hurts, don't get me wrong, because I'm changing something, right? And just like when you're working out, it hurts. Building a new muscle inside my mind, so it hurts. But it's the good hurt. Look, I know I'm not an angel. That's why I promote having no halo. But what I'd like to promote is that just like everyone else, I'm going to open up my vulnerability. I'm going to intentionally be more vulnerable with you guys specifically, you ladies specifically, this group specifically. Because when I do that, I have to be more accountable. Wherever you're at in life, it's okay not to be the perfect little angel that everybody else wants you to be. Hang out with me, and you come to find out that it's okay to have no halo.